Let me know if y'all can hear me. Checking, mic check, 1, 2. Can y'all hear me? I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm trying to get it set up on the computer here. Okay. Oh, that's weird. That's like Inception right there. I'm gonna like my own video because I do that. 9 watching. Okay. We see and hear ya. What's up, girl? I see you all the time. It is... What is today? It's Tuesday. I can't believe it's October. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna go over here and sit down. I've got a whole bunch of notes that I want to kind of go over with everyone as far as what I've been up to and everything. And I'm actually really nervous right now for some reason because I haven't posted a video or have talked to my subs, much less my Patreon members, in a very long time. And so I'm just feeling kind of uneasy right this second about filming. I haven't even had a camera out in a while, but it just it feels unfamiliar at this point because I've gone so long without doing it. But here I am, just trying to push myself to at least go live on YouTube, you know. But yeah, October 11th. That's just crazy. It's been like 20 days since I've posted anything. But why can't I read y'all's? Okay, here it is. What's up, guys? Man in the Iron Mask, what's up? Taff, T.A. Garcia, what's up? Kimberly Tav, what's up, Kimberly? Code Whiskey Ski, what's up, dude? Howdy, as Ryan Trahan would say. What's up, Carlos? Just saw you in the Dallas tunnels. That's what's up. Did you watch Eric J. Kuhn's video about that? His was a lot more in depth about all of that. It's pretty crazy. Really good video. What's up, Gypsy Panther? Rios from Canada, I believe. What's up? Austin Ford, Timothy, Dav, Edgar. What's up, Edgar? Let Out. Man, I wish I inherited some cash. That'd be nice. I'm broke as hell right now. KC, go back to Los Angeles. Everyone and their moms wants me to do that. I have no desire to go back there. Yeah, the Man in the Iron Mask, Casey Neistat. Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching him back in New York City. That's his baby. You know what I mean? He's loving it out there. I've been considering going out there myself. I just think that car life would probably be pretty difficult out there. Yeah. I just think it'd be really tough, but I'm still considering it. No Filter Leaf, sorry for skipping you. Slavic Volman, no, I don't have the Acura anymore. Matter of fact, the Acura used to, I'm actually at Tanner's house right now. The Acura used to just sit right there, but I wasn't doing anything with it. And so I just decided to sell it, and excuse me, ended up getting a decent amount of money for it, so it's not sitting in Tanner's backyard, you know what I mean? What's up, Toto from Northern Cali? What's up, Whitney Houston from Oregon? Yeah, if you haven't already, please like this video. I want to see it go up. There's like 93 people watching, but only 20 likes, so hit the like button right now. Anthony Vargas, what's my next state? Well, I was considering going back to Florida, because I'd like to retrace my steps as far as recovery goes, and maybe go back to Delray Beach or Miami, where the whole entire YouTube channel started, you know? But I don't know. I've been kind of far and in between about where I should go next or whether I should just stay here in Dallas. Uh, Also the hurricanes, I've been praying for everyone that's been affected by the hurricanes, and I even considered going out there when Hurricane Ian happened, on the west side of Florida, and wanted to go out there and try and help, but I feel like it's kind of started to dry up. I'm sure there's still a lot of people out there that could use the help, but when it happened, I was still going through a lot of pain with my teeth. And, my dentist has been here in Dallas. And so basically that's been kind of my priority, like the past month, is getting my all my teeth and pain resolved. And just like a week ago, I finally fixed all of that. It took 2 crowns, 1 root canal, and $3,000 for my face to finally feel okay, to feel good. So that was just a freaking nightmare to have to deal with all of that, but that's just life. Crap comes up all of the time, you know what I mean? But yeah, that literally set me back pretty far as financially and as far as my mental health. It just sucks when your face hole hurts and you are in a ton of pain. I swear to God, teeth pain is like the worst pain in the world. And I had to deal with it for like 30 days straight of just straight pain. It was hard for me to work and everything. But finally, super happy to say that I finally got all of that shit resolved. You know what I mean? Follow Keys Tracks, what's up? Tylus TV, are you going back to California? Maybe in the future, I've still got homies out there that I miss and would love to, maybe visit out there, but I can't see myself being very stationary out there. Like, I wouldn't necessarily make it a home, but I would definitely consider going back just to visit, you know what I mean? Like, even recently, y'all, I've made videos with Mowgli from Braille Skateboarding, their channel, and Mowgli and J Films recently came to Texas because they were on a cross country skate trip, and so I got to talk with them and skate with them a couple days ago, and that was fun. And it just kind of reminded me a little bit of California and all the friends I made out there. And so I think about it a lot. It's not like, I'm just never going to go back there. It's just, I can't see myself doing it anytime soon, I spent a year and a half out there. I think it's probably time for me to experience something new, and basically, I mean, Dallas and Austin here in Texas are becoming kind of like the new California. Everyone's moving to Texas anyways, and so I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about it right this second. You know what I mean? Matt Jackson, thanks for the $2 tip. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Rose Parker, get dental insurance. Yeah, I probably should, but I think I'm going to be good for a while now, as far as the teeth go, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Code Whiskey Ski, come do car life in Chicagoland. Chicago, I don't know. I mean, I've considered it, but it seems cold. I don't do well with cold. I'm sure it's not there. I'm sure it's not cold there all of the time, but yeah, maybe. May, why did you leave Colorado? So Colorado, I really don't have a lot of bad things to say about Colorado. It's beautiful. It just, that was at the end of the every other day vlog. Okay. So if y'all have kept up the past several months with me, I did a every other day vlog for like 270 something days, I believe. And I got burnt out of that. And when I got burnt out of that, I was in Colorado, and then I ended up not filming anything and being depressed in Colorado for like a week or two. And I just needed some company, honestly. I just needed my friends, and I needed to rejuvenate myself. And so that's why I ended up coming back here to Texas. But Colorado is awesome. Colorado Springs, Denver, those are the two cities I spent the most time in. And I loved both of them for their own personal reasons. Colorado Springs, it felt more like a like a hometown to me. But there's so much to do there. You can drive 5 minutes from downtown and be on top of a mountain. Denver wasn't really like that. Denver was more like more of a city vibe, more of the hipster vibe, and which was, I'm a city slicker, okay? So I personally probably would have spent more time in Denver, just for the sake of skyscrapers, more people, it's crowded, like that's my thing. But if you're not into that, I would suggest going to Colorado Springs, because it's gorgeous out there. They got Garden of the Gods. They've got just about anything you can imagine within a very short mile drive. You know what I mean? So Colorado's awesome. I don't know if I'll go back there anytime soon, but I have nothing bad to say about Colorado. Derek, what about Nevada? I maybe in the future. I just haven't done enough research on it. You know what I mean? Irfan, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Irfan Khan, why haven't you posted in a while? Okay, that's a good question, and that's basically the whole entire reason why I wanted to go live. So thanks for asking about that. Number one is the pain in my mouth, the pain in my teeth. Kept me from doing just about anything. It was hard to work and everything. And I just got that resolved a couple of days ago with the root canal, and I'm completely good now. So that was a big reason as to why I couldn't get anything done, is because I was in pain. And then another thing was, like, I was just kind of struggling financially. And so I had to just break down and basically say, okay, I have to work gig economy for like 12 hours every single day for a while, which has been the case like the past 20 days. If I'm not seeing a homie or helping someone else with another video or spending time with a friend, I was literally working. So like more than 3/4 of the time, I've literally just been waking up in the morning, drinking coffee, and immediately getting to work and doing that for like 12 hours straight every single day, trying to catch up on bills and money and stuff. So basically, ever since I posted the last video, I've been a slave to myself, to work. I've just been working nonstop, doing deliveries. Between Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Favor delivery out in Dallas, I've noticed that Uber Eats has been the best lately. I basically start with Uber Eats, and I'll make a decent amount of money with Uber Eats. And if the orders aren't coming in very frequently with Uber Eats, I'll turn on DoorDash, and then I'll take orders for DoorDash in between Uber Eats. And then I kind of go to Favor, and I'll work all three of those apps at the same time every single day. And just kind of switch between those. I guess that's called multi-apping. That's what I've heard people call it, is multi-apping. And so, yeah, I've been trying to make, over $100 a day just to keep up with bills. So, I mean, that's another reason why I haven't been posting. So, one is pain in my mouth. Two is I've literally had to just make my payments on bills through gig economy, because YouTube is shitty right now. And then honestly, just kind of needed another break, because, I did the whole daily vlog, like the legitimate daily vlog, for 35 days straight. And that was an insane process for me. I never thought in a million years I'd be capable of even doing something like that. But it was well worth it. It was an experiment for myself. I learned a lot doing it. And, I think it needed to happen in order for me to grow and to see what I'm capable of. You know what I mean? And so I don't regret doing it, but at the same time, there was just a lot that I learned. I felt as if it was having a negative effect on the channel because I mean I'm sure a lot of y'all know that I can, if I have a decent amount of time on my hands, I'm able to create and build a good video um, pretty well. I can edit it and put a story together pretty well. But when you only have like 4 to 6 hours a night to edit a video, it starts to, I don't know, not look sketchy, but it's just not going to be as well thought out. There's not as much time and effort into puzzle piecing together a piece of art. You know what I mean? So it definitely took a toll on me and the channel. I felt as if I lost some subscribers by doing that. And I just feel like when I actually take the time to create a good art piece, a good video, that's when a lot of the growth happens. And, when saying that, it helps me, it reminds me of kind of like the Mr. Beast method, I've watched so many podcasts of Jimmy talking about how to grow and stuff on YouTube, and I just feel like a lot of what he's saying is like focus on the idea, focus on the story, focus on the thumbnail, and how you're gonna put it together before you even start filming. You know what I mean? So that's originally kind of what I was doing when I would post like once a week. I had time to like think things through, so I might end up going back to that. And then literally I've had thoughts of just quitting altogether, but I don't think that's very realistic for me because I've always just enjoyed doing YouTube. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking, obviously, more so than anything else. I've just been doing a lot of brainstorming, thinking, studying, been watching a shitload of podcasts and talks, and all revolving around the algorithm of YouTube itself, other creators, what they're doing to grow, what hinders them from growth, etc., etc. That's basically how I've been spending my time the past 20 days. So does anyone else have any other questions? Damn, that was a mouthful. Oh my goodness. How long have I been sober now? Andy, that was from like 1:04 p.m. What time? It's like 1:11 p.m. now. But Andy, I've been sober since October 31st. Several years ago. I don't even remember what the year was, but I'll have 4 years clean from my drug of choice on the 31st, which is Halloween, right? Yeah, my sobriety date is on Halloween. And so I'll have 4 years, which is kind of unbelievable. Can't believe that. Four whole years of not using my DOC. And then January 1st, January 1st is my sobriety date for anything and everything mind-altering. I haven't had a sip of alcohol, haven't smoked a blunt or a J or nothing like that in like since January 1st of last year, I believe. So I'll have 1 year on January 1st from anything and everything mind-altering, and I could go into that a little bit. I don't know if I'll completely 100% stop drinking alcohol or have a moment in the future where I'm skiing down a slope and someone passes me a joint or something. I don't really see that as like a negative thing for me personally. Can't talk for the rest of us that are in sobriety, but I could see that happening in my future. I just really wanted to go a year without doing anything, just to test myself and to say that I could do it. But as far as after that year is up, I'm not sure. One thing's for sure, though, I'm gonna trying my best to stay sober from my drug of choice for the rest of my life. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Hayden, what's up, Hayden Arter? Gustavo Guzman, think going live more often would help. Yeah, maybe. I just feel like a lot of, well, I can't say that. I was going to say a lot of the more successful YouTubers don't really go live, but that's not true at all. I don't know. Live is a completely different thing, I feel like, than actually posting beautifully put together art pieces like videos. I don't know. Live, I don't know. I just feel like it's different. I feel like it kind of corrupts the algorithm a little bit, and it doesn't look good on the homepage. Kind of like everyone's been doing with shorts, like YouTube Shorts. Like if you go to a YouTuber's homepage and you scroll through their videos, it's like well put together 10-minute videos, and right next to it is a crappy looking YouTube short, and it just messes with YouTubers' homepage. They need to have it separate. Mr. Beast was talking about this in a podcast. They need to completely have the two separate, because it just makes it look trashy, you know what I mean? So I guess that's kind of where I'm coming from with the YouTube lives as well. It's like a completely different type of thing. It's not a video, and so I don't know. That's kind of where my mindset is about that. I just want to make really good videos. I don't like this video. If I decide to keep it up on the channel and not private it so no one can see it, it's just like it's different. It's just like basically a talking head video. But I don't know. Just my thoughts on that. Bite Hunter, which do you like better, California or Texas? I can't give you a straight answer on that, because both have their own perks. I mean, California is probably the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my whole entire life. They've got the elevation, they've got the mountains, they've got, there's a lot of content out there. There's most YouTubers, I feel like, live out there. You've got the beach. The weather is amazing, but, I grew up here in Texas. This is my home. And, there's a lot to do here, too. You know what I mean? This is where all my family and friends are, and it's, honestly, it's hard to beat that. You could be anywhere in the whole entire world, but if you don't have, friends or family, that place could literally mean it could do nothing for you. It's important to have people that you can talk to on a regular basis. And I'm not just talking like on the phone or through text or on social media. It's important to have people in your life that you can go to physically and give that person a hug or talk genuinely face to face with someone. So that's something I don't take for granted here in Texas. In California, yeah, I had friends, but, it's not like, I don't know, it's just different, There's always someone I can go to here in Texas. It's not quite like that in California, but I don't know, that's kind of my 2 cents on that. Nothing special. Where are you? I'm in my hometown right now. I'm in Sherman, Texas. Kaiser, you're inspiring. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Derek Roke, stay with the things that make you happy. I can't argue with that. Let's see here. Oh, Kaiser, 4 years alcohol free for me. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Derek Roke, been clean for 10 years. That's awesome. See, I look up to people like you. That's insane. A whole entire decade. Code Whiskey Ski, love you too. OG Dank 13, did I see your comment on your last video? I haven't really been reading the comments because I'm not very good with like negative comments and haters. Like sometimes it kind of gets to me, so I've literally been having to practice not reading the comments. And even so, it's like there's a lot of people comment on the video, so I can't see all of them. But you are talking about doing car life in like a foresty forest. Um, that's cool. That would be cool. I'm not a big outdoorsy type of guy. I'm a city slicker. A lot of people, I get a lot of crap about that. It's like, oh, you live this nomadic lifestyle and you live out of your car, but you're never going like on adventures into the desert or into the forest or to campsites. And I'm like, it's just not my thing. I'd rather sleep next to a 50-story skyscraper than I would a tree. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a city slicker, so maybe in the future though, doing some camping, I could see myself doing that. But as far as car life goes, man, that's a whole entire another video in itself. I'm honestly kind of getting, after how long have I been doing it? Since like March 23rd of freaking 2017 or 16. I don't know, over 3 years. I've been living out of my car for over 3 years. And it has literally become easy for me now. Like I don't even think about it. It's like just in my DNA now. It's just like, I don't know, it's just my life. You know what I mean? It's normal to me. And super easy, and because of that, I'm becoming bored. I'm literally becoming bored of living out of my car. It would literally be more challenging to me to try and get an actual place, like an apartment or house, than it would be to live out of my car. Like, yeah, that's more epic to me now, to do that. But how sad is that, though? It's like I've become so desensitized to living in a car. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, there's people out there that are really struggling, getting into divorces, losing their jobs, and not having a choice but to live in their car. And I'm just over here like I don't know. I don't know. From that point of view, it's kind of like I feel bad for not continuing to make car life videos for the people who genuinely need the help. But I also feel as if I've literally done everything I possibly can as far as information goes. Like, that's why I don't really make car life videos anymore, is because I've basically covered it all. I've covered sleeping spots. I've covered where to do it, even in different cities across the country. Where to take a dump, how to brush your teeth, how to make money doing gig economy. Like, I've done all of that, you know what I mean? And so I can only make the same video over and over and over, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like I have much else to offer as far as car life goes. That's why I don't like making those videos, because they're so repetitive. Like, literally, if I made a car life video today, it would be like the same advice that I gave everyone 3 years ago when I made my first car life video. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm like going on rants. Every question that comes in, I just go on a rant. Austin Ford, do you like Loft? I love Loft. Loft goes live, and he's, I'd even go as far as to say that sometimes he inspires me to try and want to go live. I think he's still killing it. He's still trying. That's what I admire about Andrew Hales on YouTube, is that, he's gone through his struggles, but one thing he hasn't done is give up. He's done pranks, he's done chatting withs, and now he's doing videos, asking people about ADHD or drugs or all these different types of things. And I think it's awesome what he's doing. So yeah, Loft is awesome. Oh, by the way, Kraken, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Kraken said, "Good to see you, sir." It's good to see all my subs. I really missed y'all, and I've been feeling guilty. I'm at Tanner and Star's house right now, and I was talking to Star yesterday. Because I was feeling a little bit guilty, because I've got the Patreon members that pay me like once a month, and not only that, but it's like just keeping everyone out of the loop of what I've been up to the past 20 days has just kind of made me feel a little bit uneasy. And it's like not a day goes by where it's like, man, I should really update people. But it is my life, and I can do whatever the heck I want, and I don't have to provide an explanation to anyone. But it still just, feels good to just at least tell the subs and the Patreon members that I'm okay, especially with my position, dealing with, trying to stay sober and dealing with mental health issues and whatnot. So, yeah, that's probably one of the more main reasons why I decided to go live, is just to kind of show everyone that, I'm not dead. That's not funny. Shouldn't joke about that, but that I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there, and I'm trying to work out some kinks right now. And speaking of kinks, I'm trying to figure out what the future of this YouTube channel is gonna entail and what it's gonna look like, because I feel. Oh, Casey Neistat actually just posted. I'm gonna have to go and watch that here in a second, but this is a perfect segue. Casey Neistat's vlogging again. I've watched so many videos lately about how vlogging is basically dying, I feel like. It's not like how it was when Casey Neistat and Roman Atwood and, Jesse, like all of these vloggers that came up, Logan Paul, when they were doing daily vlogging and growing. YouTube's not like that anymore, and that's ultimately one of the reasons why I decided to try to do the daily vlog, was to see if I could get any growth from it. The algorithm's not the same anymore, and I feel like, as far as audience goes and people goes, they want to see something specific. They want to see a video about this or a video about that. It's, I just feel like, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I just feel like kind of vlogging is dying, and that's all I've ever been. That's all Jake McCollum has ever been, is just someone who vlogs. And even if it is a video about car life, or 10 reasons why I hate my Prius, or talking about mental health, I've always incorporated my day somehow into the video. It's always kind of been a vlog, no matter what the topic was or how I filmed it. And so with this information, knowing that, or feeling like vlogging is dying, it makes me feel like the channel is dying, because it's no longer relevant to the YouTube game. I don't know if that makes sense. I could just be, I feel like I might just be rambling off right now, but I don't know, that's kind of how I've been feeling. And so with that said, like, I've been considering maybe even making separate channels for different things, because I just feel like channels do better when they have a specific niche, you know what I mean? I don't know if anyone watches like Mariah Alice. She does like van life videos, and that's all she does. She specifically focuses on van life, and her channel has blown up. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's pretty important, is to stick with one thing per channel. It's really, really tough to be diversified on a channel. Like, for instance, I'll just use me as an example. Like, I've made videos on drug addiction. I've made videos on gig economy. I've made videos on being homeless, living in my car. It's like completely different things, but all on one channel, and everyone is like, what the hell is this? I can't keep up with this. 1 minute I want to watch the video, 1 minute I don't. I'm interested in this, I'm interested in that. I don't feel like it's good for the algorithm. And so that's why I've considered making separate channels, but then again, like, I would have to start all the way over, and who knows if it's going to work. And also, should I just say fuck it? Should I just be like, fuck it? Like, I'm just going to post whatever I want on one channel, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of I don't know. That's where my mindset's been. It's been like, how can I do this more strategically? How can I work with the algorithm? What can I do to strategize a way to do this the right way? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I'm also just a heavy thinker, an overthinker. And so, yeah, it's tough to know what to do. You know what I mean? Wave Warrior, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it, man. Let's see if there's any more questions that y'all asked. Jeremiah Allen, sounds like you're ready for a change. I am. I really am. I feel like I'm at I feel like I'm having like a midlife crisis, but at the same time, it's like I'm fine, honestly. I just I'm in a transitional state in life right now, is a better way to put it. OG Dank 13. Yeah, a lot of people interested in car life and nomadic life. I'm, like I was talking about earlier, I'm kind of over all of that. You know, it's just kind of a part of my life, but traveling around and whatnot. You know, I'm not too much of a traveler. You know, I'll do California, I'll do Florida, I'll do Texas, maybe NYC. That's really all I'm really interested in. I'm not a foresty or adventurous type of person, I feel like. I just happen to live in my car because I was broke at one point and still pretty much am broke. So that's basically the only reason I do it. Let's see what else. Loft said to never make 2 channels. Well, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I sort of kind of agree with them. I want to agree with Loft, but I don't know. For me, it's like, maybe I would have a second channel just to post bullshit on, you know what I mean? Just like extra footage. You know, maybe I filmed today, but I didn't like the video, and so maybe I would post it on the second channel instead of the main channel. I could see myself doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up with everyone's comments. Thank y'all for all of the questions, guys. OTJ. I love Mariah Alice. She's a doll, and she has a good sense of humor. I completely agree. And then also something I've noticed about her is she has a very unique voice. Okay. I don't know if that's weird to say, but like, she's got a very like podcasty radio type of voice. Like, I could just listen to her videos and fall asleep peacefully. I just think she has a very pretty voice. Philly girl, what's going on? Thanks for following me. I'm happy that I was able to help you out. That makes me feel pretty good. Thank you, Derek. Mark, how much do you make per month? And would you save more money by moving to a place with lower cost of living in order to maximize earnings? That's a really good question, Mark. Bottom line is even if I wanted to get a place, I'm not quite sure if I could right now because I'm still working on getting my credit in order. which, is a slow process, but is being worked on. As far as like how much I make monthly, it's always different because, there'll be months where I do gig economy every day, like I have been the past month, and there'll be days where I won't focus on gig economy at all, and all I will do is YouTube. And so, when I was in Los Angeles and I was making really well put together videos once a week, and working gig economy out there, I could probably do, I probably had $5,000 to $6,000 months at my best. But it's always different because I've got the Patreon. People subscribe, unsubscribe from that. Depends on whether my videos do well on YouTube. It fluctuates. I'll have $500 months on YouTube, and I'll have $1,500 months on YouTube. I've had it go all the way up to $3,500. Lately, it's been anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. And with gig economy, I've been trying to make over, $100 a day with that. And then, thank you and shout out to all my Patreon members. I think we're at about $400 a month with Patreon. And, it all, it all sounds like it adds up and that I would be doing well with all of it. But I have a lot of bills, guys. Like I've made several videos talking about my finances, and I've even gone and talked to Graham Stephan on their podcast with Jack Selby about every dollar I make and how much all my bills are. I still am at a point in my life where I'm it's still paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes there's months where I'm like, okay, I've got a little extra, which means I can try and focus on YouTube a little bit more to grow. But then, by the end of the month, like maybe there wasn't that much growth or a minimal amount of growth. And so I have to play catch up. It's just been, I've always just honestly reinvested my money into my business, into myself. And that's part of the reason why I stay broke most of the time, is just because I'm trying so hard to build this channel and to build myself. You know what I mean? If I really wanted to, I wouldn't have bought that really expensive laptop over there, okay? I wouldn't have bought this phone or a new camera. I've always just really reinvested my money into myself, kind of like what Mr. Beast did. Mr. Beast talks about that all the time. Mr. Beast talks about, oh, I'm broke because I always give my money away. You know what I mean? I admire, I think a lot of people admire that about him. And anytime he's made a large sum of money, he's always just reinvested it back into the videos to where he has nothing. He gets a sponsorship deal for $50,000, $1 million, whatever. It goes straight back into the video. I'm not quite like Mr. Beast, but I have, anytime I've had any large sum of money, I've always just reinvested it into myself. But anyways, I don't know who asked that question, but that's kind of where I'm at as far as financially. Philly girl, are you burned out? I think about YouTube every 5 minutes. So it's like a part of me definitely 100% is burned out, but another part of me just daydreams about what the next video is going to be, what can I talk about today. And so it's kind of like this weird hate-love relationship with YouTube. Definitely doing 35 videos straight daily took a lot out of me. That's why I haven't really filmed much recently. But I definitely am getting the spark back, hence why I decided to go live today. So I feel like, you know, you gotta, you know, moderate. You have to pay attention to, um, I guess, what you're doing with anything, whether it's YouTube or how often you're going for a run, playing soccer, playing video games. You know, it's like you just have to kind of moderate yourself so you know that, so you're aware when you burn out and how much you can stand, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, I can't talk much about that because I'm still trying to figure that out myself, you know, which is why I've done so much experimenting. You know, I've done videos once a week. I've done videos every other day. I've done videos every day. You know, I I'm not done stopping learning about myself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Fables 121, thank you for the $5. Um, what exactly do you want to get out of it? That's what I would figure out first. Yeah, what do I want to gain from YouTube? You know, I think ultimately, Philly girl, just the documentation of my life, being able to go back 10 years from now and be like, that's what I was going through on that day. And then, you know, also just being able to help people out that might be struggling with the same thing I am. You know, I like that about it. And then, you know, as far as a career, and making money from it, you know, I guess that would probably be the three things that I would want to take away from YouTube. You know, you know, if YouTube doesn't end up working out, you know, I have more than 5 years experience on doing social media and doing YouTube and editing and telling stories and putting things together. And so I could use that learned skill and put it towards, um, you know, freelancing or doing work for companies or doing work for people. You know what I mean? And that's actually something that, you know, I've been considering doing. You know, I had in the last video, actually, I was kind of telling the subscribers that I actually got I might have a deal with a company doing some editing work for them. It ended up falling through, just because, you know, with my experience, I would want to charge um, my worth, right? Charge your worth, right? And I think they just had the wrong idea how much I would charge for something like that. And basically, they gave me a number, and I was not okay with the number, and so I had to pass on the deal. Never settle for less than what you're worth. Okay. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? LeBron says Graham Stephan said you're doing all right for a homeless guy. Yeah, yeah. And if we're gonna get detailed here, you know, I'm not actually homeless. You know, I have a beautiful car that I live in, so I have to keep myself humble. You know what I mean? Keep music low key says I do DoorDash too, and my goal is 100 a day. Yeah, same man, same. Try and get $100 or more. You know, are you you know, if you're just doing DoorDash, I'd suggest looking into the other gig economy opportunities as well to make even more. Smiling with Shamruki. Ever thought about an RV or trailer? Absolutely not. Too big. Um, it's way too much of a hassle. I'm a lot more ninja like. I like stealth. That's what I meant to say. Stealth. I'm more stealthier. Um, Kirk Jordan, are waffles superior to pancakes? Um, I'd probably have to go with pancakes, honestly. Good question. I like that question. WCM, Jake McCollum, what about grinder gigs? I'm seeing what you're putting down here. I recently had a conversation with my boy Jay about how much I would charge for feet pics. Um, if someone really wanted a picture of my feet, I would probably charge them $50. I would have to get to know the person to see, if they've got money or not. If they've got money, I might charge them $500 for a toe pick or something. I don't know. I'm playing around. I don't know. I probably would. I probably would sell pictures of my feet for sure. I mean, why not? I ain't gonna be sending anybody pictures of my butthole. That's for sure. But I mean, if the price is right, anything can happen. I mean, you only live once, right? Josh K, are you still in the Prius? Yeah, I am. Prius is running strong. Prius, I've had literally no issues with it. Still good on gas. It's literally the perfect and ideal car for me. Number one, I get to live out of it comfortably. It's like the best car you can possibly get for living out of your car with the climate control and everything. Everything is perfectly good, sleeping in it still. And then just working gig economy has been great in it because I'm saving a ton of money on gas, okay? Everybody can talk their smack about, oh, he drives the Prius, so it's a Prius. It's the most hated car in the country. I'm saving money, okay? I'm saving a lot of money. I'm saving gas, and it's the perfect car for me. I still definitely do, sometimes the stigma around the Prius still bothers me, but I just try and look past it because, like I've said, it's just the ideal car for me at this moment in my life, okay? I couldn't ask for a better car, so that's how I feel about the Prius right now. Bam Majera, professional skateboarder, is waving his hand at me. That's probably, that couldn't be fake. There's no way that's fake. That's definitely the real Bam Majera saying hi to us right now. Let's see here. Have you looked into other paying delivery jobs? No, not really, except for Amazon Flex. But they be tripping on me. They won't get back with me. I've sent them a million emails, but yeah, I've been working on Amazon Flex for a while. Can't get that to work out. And then all of the shopping apps, I hate shopping, so I'm not going to do that crap like Instacart and whatnot. And then there's also, other gig apps like InstaWork and apps like that where like you can sign up to have a legit like serving job for like a week somewhere or something. And every once in a while I'll look through those, but I typically don't like any of the jobs that they're offering, so I'm kind of just staying in my own lane with the whole gig economy thing and just doing deliveries at right this second, Josh K, you also said focus on the quality. I'm at a point where I couldn't agree more with you. I think that's ultimately what's gonna help out. But also, I'm going to be hypocritical here for a second. I've seen people grow just from the simple fact of they film videos every day from a freaking iPhone, and they're doing really well. I think it kind of just depends on what the creator is doing, how their storytelling is, and, what their niche is, honestly, I think it just depends on the person. Collie M. Beasley. Hi, Jake. What's going on? Philly girl. J Media, you look healthy. I appreciate it. Says I'm looking healthy. Thank you. 40-inch Jinkos. Thank you for the $5. Could you make money editing videos for other people? Yeah, I definitely could. Yeah, I really am trying to focus on my own channel and editing my own crap. But you know, if in the future I get burnt out of YouTube or something happens with the platform, then I can definitely fall back on that and you know, edit for other people. And you know, maybe one day I'll get so good at editing I can work for Netflix or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's definitely always an option for something that I could do. You know, just at this point in my life, I'm trying to figure out what I can do for myself, as far as the channel goes and everything, because it just takes a lot of time. It just takes a lot of time, you know what I mean? To edit, to think about the video, to actually film the video. Like, it's very time consuming. And so for me to even consider doing work for someone else, that alleviates like me wanting to do anything kind of for myself. It would be really tough to find balance and work on both at the same time. So that's kind of where I'm at as far as that. And you're right. Yeah. I guess that would mean less gig economy content though. And yeah, you're right, you know, so. And then right after that, May sent $5. Thanks for the $5 donation. And it says, why not get a job at Amazon or something? Because that sounds miserable, honestly. Just doing like factory work. And that would take time away from me being kind of like an entrepreneur, trying to figure things out myself, you know? You know, and it's not a terrible idea. Like, it makes sense to maybe take some time to maybe go and get a part-time job or something. But I'm fine right now. Like, it's not something that I need to go and do right now. Right this second, you know, even though I'm working paycheck to paycheck, I am at a point in my life where I'm able to take the time to think about what I want to do here, what I want to do there, work on this a little bit, work on that a little bit, and focus on things that I actually want to do myself. So I just feel like I'm in a really good position right this second. And, you know, I don't want to give that up by going to work at a part-time job and being, like, miserable and depressed, you know. So I'm trying to avoid that at all costs and trying to make what I've got going on right now work, you know. Maybe I'll pay the price for that, and maybe I won't, but we'll just have to see what happens, you know. Philly girl, I used your idea for the bed in my Dodge Dart. That's sick. That's sick. Send me a picture of it, like on Instagram or something. I'd love to see that. Sean Bears, what about getting your real estate license? Good question, Sean Beers. I've tried getting my license when I was living in Florida. I tried 6 times to pass the real estate test. And I failed every single time, and I just kind of took that as a sign that it wasn't cut out for me. I would like to do investing in the future, but I don't feel like I'm at a time in my life where that's appropriate right this second. But you know, I mean, Tanner's working real estate right now. So is my friend Taryn. You know, I don't know. I've just always kind of wanted to go in a different direction. But that I feel like that could definitely be a last resort, as me, you know, becoming a realtor or something. I would just, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to. Let's see what else. Have you tried the package delivery ones? I saw them at Target where you deliver them from. Not sure what you mean by that. Houseless is not necessarily homeless. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah. Jeremiah Allen, I saw you on Jay's video talking about feet pics. Yep. Yeah, shout out our boy Jay. That dude's goofy. I love that dude. Brandon's Recovery TV. Thanks for binge watching the videos, dude. Oh, what up from Rupert's? Holy crap, Kirk Jordan. From Rupert's. If y'all don't remember, that was out in Colorado. And they hooked me up with a free meal, and it was probably like the best breakfast food I've ever had. And that was right next to Sloan's Lake. Y'all remember Sloan's Lake? That was the lake that was shaped like a penis. That was Penis Lake. Yeah, right next to Penis Lake was was Rupert's. Really good restaurant. Derek Roke, do you like Tony Hawk? Of course I like Tony Hawk. Shout out Tony Hawk. You know, he's been recovering from that broken femur. That dude is a savage. Jake, how's the hot diarrhea? This morning it went well. This morning went well right after my coffee. Oh man. Kind of, yeah, Schlong Lake. Hayden, Schlong Lake. I don't feel like I've talked this much in a really long time. I feel like my voice is going out. So I wrote down some things. I'm going to kind of just go through them real quick. I wanted to talk about my teeth. I did that. Wanted to talk about deliveries all day, every day. I did that. Been listening to Joe Rogan, Mr. Beast, Theo Vaughn, Andrew Schultz, and Tim Dillon podcasts while I've been driving around making money. Yeah, those have been my main guys that I've been listening to lately. Let's see here. I already kind of talked to y'all about my thoughts on YouTube right now. Kind of discussed maybe leaving soon. You know, I'd either go to Florida or maybe New York City. Maybe I'll throw a fast one on y'all and go somewhere where y'all think I wouldn't go to or something. I don't know. You know, I've just enjoyed being in my hometown in Dallas. I've like made new friends out in Dallas, and gig economy is the best in Dallas. Out of everywhere that I've traveled to, keep this in mind if you're a gig worker. Gig economy, out of all the places that I've worked, it's the best in Dallas, okay? Not Austin, Texas, Dallas, Texas, okay? Los Angeles, crap compared to Dallas, okay? In Florida was actually okay. Like in the Delray Beach, Boynton Beach, Fort Lauderdale area, deliveries were good, but I was working for a different company. I was working for this company called Delivery Dudes, and so I was making really good money with them. I don't know what that's like now because it's been several years since I've worked for them in Florida. But you know, that's a Florida specific company, kind of like Favor Delivery here in Dallas. That's like a Texas company. So yeah, I don't know. Gig economy is the best in Dallas, and so I feel like leaving right now to a different state or city would it wouldn't be beneficial for my wallet. You know what I'm saying? So I've honestly just been trying to pay my bills and save up some money working gig economy here in Dallas because it's just the best for gig economy. I also took some time the other day to write out an entire like goals list and bucket list because, you know, I probably do that once a year where I'll write down an entire list of things that I want to accomplish in my life, and that always really helps me get my mind straight a little bit if I'm having a bad day or something, to reflect and look back on that list and be like, okay, what can I do today that could help me get closer to that goal that I want to achieve 1 year from now, 1 week from now, 10 years from now, you know what I mean? And I could honestly make a whole entire separate video talking about that, but yeah. My parents just had their birthdays. My mom's birthday was on the 9th, went and spent some time with her. And then the Texas State Fair, that's like the gnarliest fair in the world that you could go to. I would literally travel out of state just to go to the Texas State Fair. If you've never experienced the Texas State Fair in Dallas, put it on your bucket list, okay? The food, the animals, the new vehicles, the rides, the cotton candy. It's definitely worth checking out. So I actually went and did that with my dad for his birthday. So yeah. Other than that, I've just been running a lot, like an insane amount. Like I mean, guys, check these legs out. Okay? It takes a lot of practice to get legs like that. My legs are sexier than hell, okay? I'll admit it, they're sexy. I have sexy legs, and I just have been running nonstop. Kind of at an insane level. Like, I should not be running as much as I am. Matter of fact, I have runner's toe, so my toes are kind of like purple and bruised from running so much. My nails, are basically, yeah, they're purple. And it's just because it's like my main source of dealing with, my mental health and everything that I'm going through is just, putting all of the stress out on my running. And so I have like legitimately become a lot more competitive with it, and I'm taking it a lot more serious now. So I am just, I'm timing myself. I'm doing longer runs. I'm doing shorter, faster runs now. And yeah, I'm actually probably going to go run here in a little bit because I am obsessed with it and I am addicted to it. And I can't say enough good things about running. It has completely changed basically my life, I say this all the time. You need to find something physically active to do for yourself on a daily basis, whether it's working out, going to the gym, doing yoga, going for a run, rowing a boat, skateboarding. Do something every single day that makes you break a sweat. That's helped me stay sober. It's helped me not be so depressed. Yeah, I mean, running is one of the many things that's helped me to just keep living life, basically, And now it's become a serious thing that I take serious. It's become a serious thing that I take serious, yeah. Anyways, I've been doing that a lot. I've been spending a lot of time running, like basically every day. Whew! Holy crap, I don't remember the last time I've talked for more than an hour straight. My throat hurts. It's a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful day, Couldn't be more grateful for this fine Tuesday. Tanner's backyard is awesome. I want to tell the doggies hi. Delilah, say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Delilah. Okay, she doesn't care. And then this is our handsome boy right here. Little man. Tanner's dog. Tanner and Star's dog. Anyways, I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to catch up with y'all. I hoped I answered a lot of y'all's questions about what I've been up to. I love y'all. Please like, subscribe, and all that other crap, And as far as the future of the channel goes, I'm still working on it and still doing research and still trying to figure out what to do. So that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for a run now. Thanks for tuning in if you did. Okay, much love, peace, love, positivity. Okay.